Menu, load a game, load this one. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Instead of from novice to master, we are going to raise up revision methods so we have a better chance at casting that spell. We are going to use reminder sheet because it lasts for 2 weeks at a time, which is plenty of time. And instead of adventure, we are going to... So I think we're going to bring up revision methods again. Because what I'm going to do the next day is cast a couple spells for logic. And hope it works. So let's see, revision methods. We want this for, no, not logic. Incantation spells. Actually, do I want this for logic? Also, I want this for revision themes. So I can either put this on logic or revision themes. Logic needs to be level 20, while revision themes needs to be level 16. If we use from novice to master, that's going to get us to level 15 in revision themes. I think that's enough. So you know what? I'm actually going to use the reminder sheet in dialectic and logic. And finally, we're just going to bring up revision methods one more time. Okay, now we're in this alternate universe. Let's just see what happens. Making your way to the cafeteria, your rock slips into the kitchen. Just as you notice its absence, you hear a racket of pots, pans, and other metal objects from the kitchen, followed by some cursing that the professors probably wouldn't approve of. You peek in and see your familiar has been backed up into a corner by the cook. You have to think quick. If you know anything, it's this. Never corner a little magic being. I love how the rock is just capable of doing this. It's not even like it has eyes and a mouth or anything. No, it's just a rock. Somehow it's just flying around. Familiar kingship. Whistle for your familiar to come. Scent detection. What's that smell? Or incantation, turn up the heat. Let's try scent detection. What's that smell? My favorite game. An aroma hangs in the air above you. Looking around, you spot a cauldron of broth simmering in the fireplace. Inside of it, you spot several vegetables along with a delicious-looking kind of meat. You're certain that the heavy smells is something from there, and you're almost tempted to get some of that yourself. It seems that's what attracted Mr. Pebbles here in the first place. Perhaps you can explain that to the chef with compliments, of course. Yeah, my rock just really wanted your soup there. No, it can't eat, but it just wants to be in your soup. Oh, flattery. We'll use flattery then. You quickly dash in the kitchen and get between Mr. Pebbles and the outraged chef. In the most soothing tones, you explain about the rock's curious nature, about how it always follows its nose. It doesn't have a nose, but okay. About how it didn't mean any harm. You add that you adore her cooking, think she does a hard job for which she gets very little recognition, and ask a little breathlessly for the recipe for her midwinter soup. After all this flattery, there's very little the chef can do. She smiles, simpers, pats you and Mr. Pebbles on the head, and shoos you out. Phew! That's a better day than that alternate universe so far. Okay, so we brought revision methods. It's now level 7. That should be fine. I'll double check what the spell looks like now. You have used a reminder sheet for logic, which is good. Using the library Longshade, brought up revision methods, and your wilderness survival. You have added Ranger's way station to yourself. Talk politics at the way station to get money. Interesting. Tallulah competed. Prudence hung out with me, so that didn't change. You have gained mood swings. Add random emotional state. Interesting. And Morvidius College has impressed Legate Orso Orsi. Good for them. Netta did not succeed at anything today. Prudence succeeded at using practice music. Succeeded at hanging out in college with me. Did not succeed at study. Get these guys that we don't know about and then get confused and wonder where Evelyn is. There she is. Did not succeed at study. So, Festival of Blooms. So I can start doing some spells. I can then cast a spell called Adele's Wardrobe and add a theme to it that looks like I can do from Novice to Master again. I wouldn't think I would be able to do that, though. Use from Novice to Master. Oh, I haven't used it. Okay. So the question is, what do I need it more for? Revision themes? Or... So let's see what revision themes is at. It's at 10. Even though I used the reminder sheet? Really? Oh, I used the reminder sheet for logic. That's right. Okay, I gotta do some math in my head. Okay, let's go to spells, Adele's Wardrobe. Okay, let's try adding 3 of these. Blue. And how long does a spell last? 4 days. Okay. So I think I'm going to use From Novice to Master for the revision themes. I'm going to see how many I can bring up in logic using just the spell. I'm going to do it 3 times with 3 rationale themes. Okay, let's do the Festival of Blooms, I guess. After I click go again. Let's see, let me make sure this is doing everything. Also, something called First Principle is going to get some raises from this, which is nice. In most ways, the Festival of Blooms, your first in a place as big and hectic as this, is going as you always imagine it would. The trees are mad with color, your fellow students are all smell of honey and roses, even the professors have been laughing in the hallways as they pass one another. What you didn't expect was that you find a way to make the day stressful. You have succeeded in winning one of the school's special honors. The legate's proclamation mentioned your special talents and kept the details vague, but you certainly feel it's well deserved. Unfortunately, getting the ceremony has suddenly turned out to be a whole lot harder than it should be. There's a roadblock just outside the school gate. How do you get around it? Send your familiar ahead with your regrets? No. Negation, bend gravity for a couple of seconds? Yes. Or logic, how can a roadblock be circumvented? Walk around it. Theater, try to talk your way through the roadblock. Yeah, we're just gonna use negation. That's why I consider our best skill in this game. With your spell at hand, you destined to make it up and over the blockade and onto your big moment. Your practice cast having been a success, you easily cast the spell once more and propel yourself over the barrier. Sure, the guards look on in amazement, but you manage to land far enough away from the post that you can scurry down the road to the ceremony. Looking at your pocket watch, you see that you won't even be late. Excellent maneuver. Alright. Successfully cast the spell. Successfully cast the spell. You failed that one. So that would... Let's see. Logic. Logic is 18. That's pretty good. I feel good about this. Tulula succeeded at competing. Piccolo succeeded at competing. Netta did not succeed at work the forge, do some plotting, or practice music. Let's see, don't care about those 3. 4. Let's see. Evelyn did not succeed at study, but succeed at trying to solve the block puzzle. And Prunes did not succeed at getting ready for rhetoric or practice music. Alright. Why do we have detention again? No! Okay, I guess we have to go to detention. Who was the teacher last time? Let me see what they... You had detention with this dude who cares about awareness forms. Okay, well, I raised my forms up. How about that? Maybe that'll go better today. I don't know. Oh, I learned about roots and dark magic from detention. I had some lore, so if you want, you can read that. Let's see. Honors competed. Jer hung out with me. Jer is this guy. If imitation is the highest form of flattery, then Jers dispense flattery in the same manner most creatures dispense carbon dioxide. Okay. We're better friends, and Tulula computed. And we have gained selective focus again, which is always useful. Don't care about Casper, Lambert, Prudence. Succeed at excel on herself. Good for her. Tavin... Netta did not succeed at study. Across Evelyn hung out with herself and this person. So good for her for making friends. Okay. So we need to cast the spell from Novice to Master. And we need that for revision themes. We're going to cast it on myself. Good, easy day. The revision theme is 15 out of 16, so that should be enough. Dialectic is 18, I think, and we're going to do something that'll bring that up. I'm apparently feeling affection. Your confidence skill was temporarily increased, your charm was temporarily increased, your awareness was increased. Cool. Oh, I'm so excited to move forward, I'm not paying attention to some stuff. Melcresta don't care about, Lambert don't care about, Casper don't care about. So Evelyn did not succeed at study, Netta did not succeed at study, and Prudence did not succeed at study. Okay, it's one of those days, I get it. Now Wednesday, we are going to... I forget what it's called. I want to double check something. This is good for 4 days. So 1, 2, 3... Shit. You know what? I think we're good. Let me just double check. So revision themes is 15 out of 16. That's pretty good. Dialectic is 18 out of 20. I think that's actually really good too. I'm just going to save the game and we're going to try doing the adventure now. It's blue. Awesome. Oh well. It should be fine.